Okay, so here we are. Welcome to I think it might be day 13 of the Raise Your Vibe challenge, but I'm not 100% sure of that. And today I am with, oh, wrong one. Let me just do that. Today I'm with Sarah McLellan, who is one of our Ecstatic Awakening dance teachers, but also an amazing friend of mine, and we've been on many journeys together. So this is just a new little adventure for us today. So let's start, as we usually do, by dropping into a little presence. Okay. So I invite you to close your eyes.
Okay, right, hang on. I know this is live. I've just got to, my son's ringing me. I'm just going to tell him I'm busy. Let's just be real. Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
She left my phone somewhere else. Okay, here I am.
Okay, so closing your eyes and take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And as you breathe in, feel yourself being energized. And as you breathe out, just letting go of any tension. And just notice how when we come into our breath, it tends to deepen and we just become more aware of our bodies. So noticing where that breath rises and falls in your body. Maybe it's your belly or your chest. And maybe just bring those breaths into the chest, into this beautiful heart space here. And coming into presence with your heart. Maybe you might notice all different things going on in there, and that's all okay. And then just gently drop your awareness down into your sitting bones, feeling the surface that you're sitting on with your body. And let yourself drop more gently into that space, kind of melting into your chair. And then take your energy all the way down to the tips of your toes and maybe give them a little wiggle. And now imagine that there's a beautiful sphere of sparkling light floating just above your feet. It can be any color you like. And on the next in-breath, we're going to pull that light into our toes, feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs. Then up into the hips and pelvis, up through the spine and the central torso, into the shoulders. Separating down along the arms all the way to your fingertips. And then fingers, hands, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, neck, swirling around into your face, into your eyes, your ears, your nose, maybe yawn out your jaw. And then just feel that energy spiraling up into your crown. So your whole body now filled with this beautiful, pulsating, sparkling light from the tips of your toes, the tips of your fingers, to the crown of your head. And then just bring your hands to your heart. And just breathe into those hands. And as you do, send your heart some love and some gratitude. for your presence and your being here today to raise your vibe. And then when you're ready, take a stretch. Open your eyes. That feels better already.
Yay.
So today, for anybody who doesn't know what Raise Your Vibe is, it's a card deck and game that I developed over a very long period of time of working in these transformational spaces. And it's really about, getting into your gratitude, because when we start remembering that we're grateful for the things that we've already got in our lives and the things that we've had and the relationships that we have, we start to feel better about everything. And we do play this game for 68 seconds, because in that time, if you start speaking about your something that you're grateful for 68 seconds, then automatically other things start coming in that you feel grateful for, and it just makes you feel better. So it's a great opportunity in this, January time when it's often a bit flat to play the game. So I'm going to pick a card randomly. And this is the bulk of the game of gratitude. And so, this will be easy.
Give me the card, Becky. I want to see the picture on the card. Yeah. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah. So, one thing I love about nature is, and let me just get my timer on because I haven't done that already. So 1 minute and 8 seconds to speak about the things you love in nature. And we do this in a very specific way. So it's what I like to call talking from the heart, listening from the heart. So we whoever is talking, they're just talking, they're without any interruptions. And whoever is witnessing is just like soft gaze and really being present to what that person is saying, because both of these acts help to raise your vibe. So would you like to go first?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So one thing I love about nature is, and you can start now.
Okay, so one thing I love about nature is, there's so many things. One thing, I love the fact that it's wild and free and untamable and ever arising. I'm thinking, in fact, I'm looking at the wind in the trees in my garden out through the window, and every branch and little sprig of bud that's about to burst forth is moving in its own like amazing kind of really sensual way. And it's amazing when you watch that and just give time to sort of feel into the freedom of that. And it inspires me and reminds me that I am that too, and reminds me that when I'm dancing, free dancing, that's I'm a tree too. I'm a branch, I'm a bud, I'm the wind, I'm the water.
Beautiful.
Is that, have I done my 60?
Yeah, you've done your 108 seconds perfectly there. 108, it's not 108, it's 68.
68.
Okay, so my turn. Let's just start that timer. So one thing I love about nature is I really, so many things, but I love being in the woods and in the forests, and especially ancient forests. I love all the different shades of green on the trees. especially if they're kind of covered in moss, and but also that moss gets everywhere. It gets onto the stones and the rocks and all sorts of places. And I just love that when you're in a really ancient forest, it's just like you can feel the peacefulness of it, because these trees have seen like so many summers and winters and just seasons, and they're just there giving off this like really calming, beautiful energy. And I often walk my dog, and I often walk my dog with Sarah actually in these amazing woods, and that's probably my favorite place at the moment, and we're going to do it today. Okay. Thank you. Now, so let's choose another one. I don't know why I'm all not very elegant today. Everything's a little bit cat-handed, as my mum would used to say. Okay, great. So this next one is a work of art that has touched me is. A work of art that has touched me is. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. Yes. Well, my dear friend Clara, who cuts my hair, I went to her house one day, and she sees all these geometric shapes, and she started painting them. And I walked into her kitchen, and she just had one on her easel. I just absolutely fell in love with it. And I asked her if she might do one for me, which she was kind of blown away by the idea that somebody might want one. I don't know why, because they're amazing. Anyway, she did one for me. And then I was really nervous because I was like, what if I don't like it? You know, anyway, I walked into her kitchen, and oh my God, it's so beautiful, and it so feels like it is for me. And because she sort of not channels, but she, you know, she meditates and gets these shapes, and it's just beautiful. And it's beautiful colors. It's teal and gold, but it looks like an angel. And I have it in my bedroom, and I wake up and I look at it, and I just feel like it's my friend, and I feel like it's been in my life forever. It's really special to me. Yeah, I'm so grateful to Clara, and yeah.
Beautiful, perfect timing. Stop it. Can't turn the timer off. Okay, so I'm going to say a different one because I've already had this question in this series. So a work of art that has touched me. Oh, hang on. Stop. A work of art that has touched me. I've even got the piece of art here. It's because it is Arwen's mock exam. This is not it. This is just a photocopy of it. And
wow,
like, isn't that amazing?
Absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I'm not sure she's saying
And she's like, I mean, she's such a talented artist with pencils and shading and all sorts of things. But I think what I love, she loves she's quite into Japanese art, and she loves drawing these Japanese kind of print art things. And this is just, it just really touches me because it's her that's drawn it, but also the imagery. This is the way I often, like, I see that in her with this kind of arrow thing, archery thing. And I feel like I'm really, blessed that I managed to get her into the Steiner School, which focuses a lot on art, so it's really able to bring her talent out. That's it, that's the time. Okay, and let's do, I said we do one of the wild cards, didn't I? So let's see. let's choose a wild card today. And what do we got? We have got shake. But Sarah knows all about shaking.
I do.
I don't need to explain it to her, but to anybody else, we use shaking a lot in our, well, it's part of our ecstatic awakening dance, and it's just one of the best exercises to really get in touch with your body and just let go of stress and tension. So I'm going to put a bit of music on with it, and I'm going to invite you to get up onto your feet.
Okay.
And we don't need to see your whole body. That's kind of tricky often, but just be nice to see a little bit of you, including your head.
I'll stand well back.
Yeah. And so for everyone, let's put the music on. Let's just skip that along a little bit because it takes a while to start. Okay, so standing with your feet about shoulder width apart, planted in the ground, so you're not moving your feet. We're going to bend your knees, and it's like you've got little springs in your knees, and this movement is coming from your hips and pelvis. So your hips and pelvis are just kind of bobbing up and down, shaking away, and you're going to allow that movement to move up your body. Maybe roll out the shoulders, let that shake go all the way down to your arms, closing your eyes, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just let that shake take you over. Turn the music up a wee bit. And just gently let that come to a close. Just noticing how your body might be feeling a little bit different after that. And maybe just closing your eyes just for a couple of seconds, just to notice how your body feels. And notice if there's anywhere that you're more aware of after that shake that has tension or pain even. Maybe just bring your hands to that space and send some of your own love and gratitude to that part of your body. And notice if it feels any different. We can be our own healers after all. And so thank you, Sarah,
Thank you.
for joining me today. And we're going to be here same time tomorrow with somebody else. And but I just want to give a shout out to Sarah, actually, because if you're anywhere near the Wye Valley and you fancy a dance, then Sarah is the person to come and dance with me as well. I'm always there. And your next one is on the 17th, isn't it?
26th.
Oh, right. Okay. It's changed. Okay. So 26th of January
in the evening. Yeah.
In the evening. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And all links and Raise Your Vibe card links and links to all the workshops and things that are going on in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be under this video. So please do check us out. And I look forward to seeing you again and maybe meeting you in person one day. So bye for now.
Bye.